All right, good evening. It is Thursday, September 5th. It's the day before Maryland season. I just got off work. It was a long, busy week. It's nice to breathe a little bit. And I think what I'm going to do here is try to shoot some arrows before dark. It's about 10 to 7. I have a target down here in my yard. I'm going to probably shoot about a dozen arrows or so. And then I might take a drive to Maryland. It's about 20 minutes to Maryland from my house, and another 20 minutes further to get to some areas I can hunt. But I might just see what I can find down there, get an idea where things are hanging out this evening. I did some scouting earlier this week by driving around early in the morning and took a little walk in the one public area. So have a kind of decent idea where I want to try tomorrow, but I mean, based on what I see tonight, things can change. I'm up for anything if if it looks like a promising opportunity at a nice buck. So let's rip some arrows and then see if we can find some buck. And tomorrow morning, bright and early, I'll be in Maryland, and hopefully we're on deer. I cannot wait. It's been a long, long summer, and it is archery season almost. Yes. September 30th. I just got settled into this spot. I came back in this area one Saturday. The public in Maryland is just getting hammered this year with people. I mean, just tons of guys. And I came to a bigger piece of the public, and what I did was I put like about 2 miles between myself and the nearest parking lot. I seemed to get away from hunters, but I still had plenty of hikers around. But anyway, when I did that Saturday, I took my time and just kind of was picking my way along the hiking trails, and I started to see a little more deer sign back in this one spot. And I followed kind of parallel to deer trail. I followed a hiking trail, parallel to deer trail, and I came to this cluster of red oaks. There's one here at 15 yards, there's one there at 20. There's one about 25, and they are dumping acorns. I mean, like crazy. And underneath that one red oak down there, it's a northern red oak. There's a nice rub. So I climbed up a tree right over there. I'll show it to you in a minute. About 25-30 yards from these oaks. And it started raining pretty good off and on, and just the weather was crappy. But anyway, long story short, my attention was focused on a doe and a fawn up the hill, and I turned around and the oak tree was a solid 8 point. I drew, and they called me moving, started walking off fast, and I had a quick shot underneath some beech limbs. And I know it's like subconsciously I was thinking about staying below the beech limbs, and I think that, coupled with just my excitement, I shot right underneath his vitals, like just under the armpit, at like 27 yards. I practiced way further than that, and I just goes to show you there's no givens. Anyway, this spot, I came back here today, the wind's similar, not the same. It was southeast, east-southeast the other day. It's now east-northeast today. The oak trees are right here. There's 2 draws that go up these little drainages here that dump down to the main kind of waterway here. And I anticipated that day the buck to come down, and sure enough, that's what he did. The doe came off the point over here, but I had to reposition the tree I was in. It's about 30 yards that way because the wind changed. I had to kind of shift. possibly missing that buck out of that tree. I don't want to kind of have him look in that direction. Like, if he focuses on that tree, he's going to be set up for right here in front of me at 18 yards. I got up in this double poplar, and I got shooting to the trail he was on. Like I said, 18 yards. The oaks are all within easy bow range. Well, I shouldn't say that because I missed, but in fact, when I got to this oak tree, there was actually a girl walking around underneath it, picking up acorns to make rings out of them, so I'm sure she left some scent there, but I mean, this area gets hammered with hikers, so I'm not going to get too fussy about a little scent. They're used to it. Still, I'm trying to keep my scent away from them, and I think that the wind blowing like this, and that draws this way, it's kind of just an off wind. Buck should still feel like he's head checking down here. He's head checking the main hiking trail. But as always thinking too high up this hill, he's gonna miss me on miss my scent string going up the hill here. was shooting him. I shot him here about 16, 17 yards. And he's down out there about 60 out. I love this stuff. I missed a buck in here on Saturday, and I went home and I was shooting my bow. Some Sunday, just making sure I was dialed in. Just kept shooting, and sometimes as the season gets here, you kind of slack off on the shooting, so I made sure I was doing it. And I can't believe it. I'm so jacked. Yeah. This tree I was in, right up there, and against that beech nut. I'm gonna go track this deer. Well, I saw him drop. I'm just gonna go get my arrow and then we'll cut back in there and see if we can find him. I think he just started here about 60 yards, so we'll see. The eagle for the acorns. Oh, there's the arrow. I saw it like kind of, he kicked it up and he ran off. Looks good. This dirt path's about where I saw him last. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. Beautiful deer. All right. Here he is. Look how nice and wide that buck is. He's probably 17, 18 wide. This is a good buck. This Maryland public has been getting hammered this year. I was very happy to do a little scouting coming in the other day, and I found this oak tree dropping in some deer sign and actually some buck sign at it. And I missed a buck similar size, maybe the same deer on Saturday. Shot right underneath him. Came in here today, was covered up in deer. From the time I sat down, the time I shot, I had deer around me. And there was 2 other bucks and then several doe. And this guy came in and put on a show. I couldn't film, there was so many eyes around him. He was down over the hill from me rubbing for a while. Northern red oaks, and early season, it seemed to pay off this year. This beautiful Maryland buck. Look at that. I gotta go back to work tomorrow, so it really was the final sit before a few days of work, and I think Friday we're gonna go after some Sika deer. I love this. I love archery season. I love the putting the pieces of the puzzle together. I love scouting almost as much as, probably more than a hunt actually. Just the planning, the preparation, anticipation, and then it comes down to a few seconds of just total awesomeness. Look at that, good deer. Here on the Maryland Public, and I mean this place is getting hammered. There is freaking people everywhere. But you put on a few miles and you do a few other little things and you can kind of get away from it a bit. Made a great shot quartering away, came out right here on his front of his shoulder, in front of his front leg, and he went about 60-70 yards. I'm so blessed and so thankful for my wife and my kids who just help me share this passion and encourage me, and just some of these guys are the best hunters I ever met, and they help me improve and help me become a pretty good hunter. And it's because of my dad, my brother, my good friends, this is possible. Thanks, guys. Hope you all have a great season. It's early. It's September 30th, last day of September. Good luck out there in Pennsylvania. It starts this Saturday. And just be safe. See you in the woods.